Hello there, thank you for joining us for the Natural Lifestyle Show. I'm Billy.
I'm Angel.
And we have Baby.
Hi.
Hello.
Today we're going to be talking about something I've been researching a lot about lately and I find extremely interesting, which is iodine.
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 Oh, what's interesting about iodine?
Well, that the soil in the U.S. is basically deficient of it, and that a lot of people are deficient in it.
Yeah, well, that would make sense since soil is.
Yeah, except for in the coastal regions. They say some of the people that live at the coast aren't. So this is what I have discovered about iodine. It was back when they were having a French war. I believe it was in the 1800s. Let's see if I can tell you who it was. I don't know if I'm going to say his name right. It was like Cordius. Well, they needed some gunpowder.
Okay.
And they had been using ash to make the gunpowder. They ran out, so they tried burning seaweed, and they figured out that they could use the seaweed to make gunpowder.
Isn't that something?
It is.
I wouldn't have thought that.
And then when they were, I think that they had to put something with it to clean the vats. Mm-hmm. And when they did, they saw like a violet smoke or vapor rise from it, and they knew that they had stumbled on something new, which was the actual iodine. And actually the word iodine means violet for the gas,
okay,
the color of the gas. And so once they had discovered iodine, you know, more and more things came forth about it. Somebody named Dr. Jean Francis, Condit, whatever, he announced that iodine could cure goiters, which is an enlarged thyroid gland, because the thyroid gland needs iodine, and your endocrine system needs iodine. And actually, I've heard a few doctors say that there is a lot of receptors for iodine in your body. Now the big issue with this is, okay, we have iodine, which your body needs, but also bromine and fluoride can sit on the iodine receptors and block even the iodine, you know, coming in.
Yeah, that's not good.
So if somebody's deficient in iodine, probably they have like a toxicity of fluoride and bromine in the place of iodine. And so this creates kind of a big problem. And so what happens is when somebody takes in enough iodine, it takes a while for the fluoride, the bromine, to let go of the receptors and let the iodine come in to where it belongs.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you take enough iodine, or intaking enough iodine, you're actually detoxing your body from bromine and fluoride.
Hey, now that's a winner.
It is. I mean, this is really interesting research. Now, the U.S. realized that there was a goiter problem back in the early 1900s.
Okay.
And so that's why they iodized the salt to get rid of the goiters. But they gave just enough iodine to get rid of goiters. But a lot of doctors are saying, that I've been hearing about, have been saying that it's not enough iodine that the body needs, just enough to stop the goiters from happening. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, I sure do.
And also they said that they used to put iodine in bread, but now for a while they've been putting bromine in the bread, which bromine, you know, can lead to iodine deficiency by sitting on the iodine receptors. So that's kind of strange that happens.
Yeah, that sounds like a role reverse.
It does. And then the fluoride is so prevalent in the society. So it's really a small wonder that people may be iodine deficient. And, you know, this is really been of interest to me because because we've been improving our diet and thinking about, you know, different nutrients and things. And there's two doctors that I would suggest that you listen to or read their books. One is Dr. Group. He's of the Global Healing Center. And, you know, he has a book, some YouTube channel with some videos and things. And I'll have a link to his video below. It's everything you ever want to know about iodine.
Going down, down, down.
And also Dr. Brownstein, he is very informative about iodine as well. And so I've learned a lot from them and various other places on researching. And there are iodine solutions that you could take if you want to supplement. The two main ones is Lugal's iodine. It seems to be something that a lot of people take. And Detoxidine from Dr. Group's website. And I personally going to try the Detoxidine. And I will make a video and let you know my experience with that.
I like that.
Yeah, we have increased our iodine intake just in the last month or two by adding dulse to our diet. And, you know, because it just occurred to me one day that, hey, you know, we're using uniodized sea salt. We need to get the iodine source.
That's right.
And so I included dulse in our diets. And so, you know, I think that it's really done us well. But
I agree.
But I just personally want to do the supplementation, and like I said, I'll make a video about it. But I wanted to just make this video and tell people about this, because until I did my research, I wasn't aware of these iodine issues.
I understand that, because I wasn't.
Yeah, iodine is also like antiseptic. So it has antiseptic qualities in it. But I've read that it doesn't necessarily kill bad gut flora. What I've read is that iodine leads the body to homeostasis. So it doesn't kill the bad. I mean, kill the good, but it does kill the bad.
But that's good.
Yeah, and there was someone I read about here, and I have some notes written down here because I can't remember everything. But let's see. It was this man. His name was Sunker Bazi, I believe his name was. And he was the first documented person treated with iodine. He had malaria, and all the treatments that failed, they sent him back to France to die. And
oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah, and on his way there, somebody said, well, let me treat him with iodine, and he did, and he lived. He lived, he finished his education, he went on to he started a business. I guess that he was so fired up about it because it worked for him that he wanted to help other people too.
Makes sense.
So he started a business with iodine, but it never really went anywhere, because about the time that he did, they said that the government started putting it in the salt, and so I guess people felt like that they didn't really need it or whatever.
Yeah, because they was getting it in their salt.
Yeah, and he left his business to his son, and his son sold it to a pharmaceutical company. That's what I read.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah, but some good food sources of iodine is iodized salt, sea vegetables, which I believe the sea vegetables are probably the best because they're extremely high in iodine. And I've read too that fish and things, but I'm not going to eat fish. So.
No.
And if you're growing things in iodine-rich soil, which would be great, it's just that we don't have that much around here, iodine-rich soil. Yeah, iodine is being investigated for its potential roles, like maybe the lack of it, in breast cancer, stomach cancer, and autism. And also, when people supplement iodine, you have to be careful because your body has to have, in order not to have like bad detox symptoms, you have to have an intake of a certain amount of other nutrients. And these nutrients are selenium. You should drink plenty of water. Actually, salt helps you not have detox reactions to taking iodine. So,
that's good.
Yeah, so they say like half a teaspoon of salt a day. And Himalayan salt is the best kind of salt to take because it's full of minerals and even a little iodine. You also want to have enough B2, B3, magnesium, vitamin C, and zinc. And Dr. Gray Abraham, he says that the most common cause of poor response to iodine supplementation is excess calcium supplementation.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, so that's a really good thing to know, because if you're going to take iodine and, you know, and get your body right, get all the fluoride, all the bromine out, and get the iodine where it belongs, then you want to be sure to take these good vitamins along with it, or make sure you're eating foods rich in them so you don't have a lot of detox symptoms. And, you know, it might be a good idea to find a good doctor to go along with you to keep an eye on everything, to make sure you're doing it right. Also, these things can be a support for your body, probably during any detox. Milk thistle, which is a great herb for detoxification. I mean, it's wonderful. Dandelion root, that's also really good.
Yes, it is.
And so we just wanted to tell you about that, and I'm glad I know about it. And if you go and look up Lugal's iodine, like it placed at online stores, or the Detoxidine, which I'll have a link to both of them below where you can go buy or just read about it, if you read the reviews, like I read the reviews, and most of the reviews are good, and people say that it gives them energy, that they can really tell
I
a
can believe
difference.
that.
Yeah, they say that it clears their mind, gives them energy, they feel great. And one person said that it gave them very, very healthy skin. And I would just want to mention this to you, that I noticed that Dr. Group and Dr. Brownstein on their videos, I noticed that they had really nice skin.
That's good.
I mean, really clear, soft, glowing looking skin. And they say that's an effect of having enough iodine in your system. So I'm thinking that they probably got this good benefit from having enough iodine in their system. And these doctors say that any like health situation that people are dealing with will probably be improved by taking iodine. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what my research said. So, you know, see your healthcare provider for, you know, information before you do anything. But I'm telling you what I've learned, and I'm really glad I've learned it too, because I believe that everybody should be informed. That, you know, don't let yourself be ignorant.
I agree.
That's one of my mottos. One thing that's my pet peeve. Ignorance is my pet peeve.
Yes.
Because there's no reason for it. But then again, like I just recently learned about this, and I wished I would have learned about it sooner. But you know, one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
And we'd like for you to like our video, share the video,
share, and visit our social media below, and visit our website and sign up for our newsletter, and leave us ideas for future videos. We have a ton of ideas, but we want to know what you want videos of, so we can do that as well, because we want to all work together here.
That's right.
And we will see you very soon. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Bye.
Bye.